Eddie Atlas, and we welcome you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, bad intentions, Whyte! And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Razor.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. It's a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the one.
Wow! He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments.
Come on now.
Good block there by Whyte. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Not precise at all by Whyte. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Teddy, he just took a serious series of punches. What does he need to do?
Well, moving his head wouldn't hurt.
Trying to land. He's in a world of hurt right now, Teddy. Look at him right there. What is he going to do? How's he going to survive this?
Well, the only thing he can do now is kill some time, kill some clock, take the air out of the ball. He's got to grab.
Accurate counter punch by Razor. Hey, I thought he was going to be knocked out just moments ago, but he has survived this.
Well, he has a granite chin.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Whyte. Would you rather have a fighter who's feared or a fighter who's fearless?
I feel like I'm talking to Sonny from the Bronx Tale, but I think that I would rather have a guy that has fear, because he's going to be smart all the time. He's going to be a guy that's going to be aware of things that you need to be aware of. If he's so-called fearless, he's going to walk into all kinds of things that are not going to allow him to be a fighter.
Nice block. Well-placed counter punch by Whyte. What an excellent two-punch combo by Whyte. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. Not precise at all by Whyte. A headshot blocked. And clicks of the tongue. A stinging counterpunch after some fine defense by Whyte. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Blocks that belt line well. A little head hunting right back to it. That was not well targeted by Razor. punch away. A little defense turns to offense by Whyte. Nice block by Razor. Halfway through round number 2. Whyte's really disappointing us with his lack of work to the body.
Yeah, it is.
Whyte's swelling is exactly what his opponent wanted to see. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautiful.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, his jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Missed the target with that hook. Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh! Whyte's defense let him down that time. He got caught by a well-targeted counterpunch. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
That straight right unable to connect. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Come on, kid, focus.
Good scoring counterpunch by Whyte. And this could cost him the night. You never know what effect it can have, but there's a cut above the eye.
And he was having enough trouble getting away from punches. This just adds to his problems.
Devastating blow by Whyte. Just not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Whyte's eye, to me, is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be, too. They got to be thinking about if it gets to a point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
Good block by Razor. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Well-placed counterpunch by Whyte. Whyte's starting to bleed from the nose. Good-looking right hand after he got hit. Gets rid of that effort. Gets rid of that body shot. of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Sharp counter punch by Razor. And that's some fine work right there by Whyte. Devastating blow by Whyte. They both decide to bring it. Nice block by Razor. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. His opponent got away from that uppercut. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Razor. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down and you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
And once again, the jab lands. Nice combination by Whyte. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action. The kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Whyte's got a real problem, and he knows it, because that eye is worsening, and if it seals all the way shut, if it's swollen that badly, we could see a stoppage in this fight.
Yes, we can. And right now, what should be seen is the corner of his opponent should see that advantage, and a fighter needs to see that advantage and be told that, and move to the right place, move to the side, and throw those kind of punches that can take advantage of that eye being closed.
Not able to land the headshot. What guts it takes, what commitment it takes to keep up with this kind of a pace. The action's been nonstop.
Now, the one thing I can tell you is this is where you don't worry about pace. You don't think about pace. Otherwise, you could not be doing what these guys are doing. They're just going round to round.
Whyte's got to deal with a cut cheek. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
And a smart counterpunch by Razor. Halfway into round number 5 here. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
And a sharp counter punch by Whyte. Whyte's got it down pat. Straight is great. Straight punch wins.
Yeah, especially when your opponent is standing straight in front of you.
Targets a counter overhand right. Accurate counter punch by Whyte. That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Blocks away that headshot. Devastating blow by Whyte. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Back to action here at the start of this round. That last round was very interesting because it was the kind of round that can turn a fight in a completely new direction. He did well.
Yeah, you know, the old time saying was bad start, good finish. Well, that's what he's hoping for, good finish.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Explosive headshot there. He is down. He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
That shot unable to land. A nice block by Whyte. Accurate counter punch by Razor. Good block there by Razor. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. No, he missed that right. Razor's throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter, that's where you have to be kind of like into a Kodak moment, where you take a picture and you say, okay, I remember that, and the next time, bang, I'm going to take advantage.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
So you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
And a smart counterpunch by Whyte. fights, we're at the halfway point. I wouldn't even venture a guess as to what the scorecard should look like. And I don't know that it even matters. All I know is this. Both guys have brought their A games. Both guys have come here to fight tonight.
What you know is that it's become a real war of wills. Two stubborn guys, and they're going to continue to argue right to the end.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. On the mark, the counter punch by Whyte. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Well off the mark by Whyte. A good block. Well put together combination by Razor. Good return fire that time. Good block by Bad Intentions. And a sharp counter punch by Razor. Good block there by Razor. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Well-placed counter punch by Whyte. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Showing you some defense there with the block. White's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened, and if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at. The doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
White's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. I don't think that blood's going to be a big deal in terms of his vision. It's on the cheek. He just doesn't want any cut to worsen. Well-placed counter punch by Whyte. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
tasted the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Gets rid of that body shot. And there he counters back against his opponent. Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Good way to protect the midsection. No, he missed that right. Nice block by Razor. Boy, he's frustrating his opponent here. He's hurt, he's damaged, and he's got him just chasing him around the ring.
And maybe might get an opportunity, believe it or not, as hurt as he's been, to maybe catch his opponent getting a little reckless, walking in.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Whyte's in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Very nice, smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Good block by Whyte. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going to decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Accurate counter punch by Razor. Not able to land the headshot. Whyte's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
Has got to conserve his energy a bit here. He just does not look like a fresh fighter right now.
Yeah, you're starting to wonder right now what kind of conditioning program he had. And right now his opponent is saying, hey, I'm going to jump on him. I'm going to find out right now whether or not he did all the road work he needed to.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
There it is. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
One, two, three, four, five.
He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
The twists and turns and the non-stop battle, it continues on as we've reached the 1-minute mark to go. By bad intentions. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Razor's just thinking too much about what happened earlier. You can see by how tentative he's being. But he still, doesn't he have to put forth some type of offense, Teddy?
Yeah, well, first of all, he has to have a memory lapse. He has to a certain degree, forget what's happened before and know that this is a new round and get back into an offensive swing.
The ref is stopping the fight. The swelling just much too much. That's it. TKO, technical knockout. Razor's your winner by TKO.
And a guy that I want to see more of.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.